war.
The victory celebration was short-lived. Veruna remained highly resistant to Zhon's attacks and began to arrive in greater numbers. It was clear that the smaller skirmishes and engagements were over. The war had now begun in earnest. Zhon no longer fought to terrorize simple sailors. They now fought for their very existence.
Alright guys, welcome back. So, last time we left off, the verunan fleet had gone to Zhon and was trying to make its way into the interior. Turns out they were doing pretty well, apparently. So, you are, in this mission, placed as Zhon, and you have to repel them. So basically, what you have to do in this one is just kill everybody, basically. So use the stone giants to defend your base. You will need to build more lodestones to increase your building capacity. Summon a large force as quickly as you can. Make some aerial scouts. Information is key. Yeah, that's very important. That's always important in this game. Destroy the invaders across the river to the west. Will do. What is he building here? So there's a lodestone down here, I think, but I'm not going to be able to go and do anything with it just at the moment. Oh, they're having him build a beast tamer. Well, that makes sense. So the first way I usually always start out this kind of stuff is, I guess I'll just have these guys patrol around and sort of keep things going. The first way I always do it is I focus on the weak ranged units until I have enough lodestones to build like better stuff. We're going to have to get across here somehow. I believe this can be walked across. The stone giants can't walk across it, but the other units can. So if you want to build, what you have to do in these circumstances is get your Beastmaster over here to start building the stone giants. Wherever they, if there's a ramp or something like that, you gotta send those stone giants to, or you have to build the stone giants there. So I'm gonna build another one of those, just because I want to have a greater capacity to build. What are these, hunters? Yeah, hunters. What's going on here? What I'll do here is, what's going on? Why aren't you attacking that thing? I have no idea why they're not attacking it. There it is. That's weird, actually. I don't know why they're doing that. We'll leave these guys down here and try to hold this lodestone for as long as possible. We will get attacks over here, so I'm gonna... Oh, we can't build a totem yet. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Suppose we'll build a Beastmaster here. I think that's what it is. Oh, Beast Lord, sorry. This guy's a Beast Tamer, and this guy's a Beast Handler. So I'm gonna need a couple of these guys. Like they said, build some aerial scouts. But yeah, basically you want to keep plenty of guys going around to keep yourself safe. Send those bats like that. So there's always potential for seeing stuff. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. I haven't actually seen my first attack. Oh, I should probably send somebody down there to build a lodestone on that. I guess I'll do it with this Beast Tamer. Yeah, I'll build this first. And then I will come back here and build a guy here. Just that way, if I need to, I'll have someone to build more of these hunters. Do some more aerial stuff. We're gonna keep this bat over here. Once I get enough, sort of mana in reserve, I'm gonna start making some harpies. Oh, here we go. Harpies are interesting because they can take control. Oh wow, that's a lot of those guys. Where are they going? Straight towards that. That's kind of crazy. They like didn't attack anything on the way. So I was not expecting that at all, actually. Well, it's like they ran into the middle there, and then they ran into the middle there before actually attacking anything. Uh-oh. I have no idea what they're actually doing. They should be attacking right now instead of like just walking straight into it. I don't remember, you know, when I used to play this game a long time ago, I don't remember them ever acting that way, so that's kind of weird. There's another lodestone over here that I didn't even realize. Let's go over here. Wow, there's a lot of them. Well, that's not turning out to be too tough. But I'm gonna need you to go and rebuild this lodestone, maybe. Have you rebuild this lodestone. Then... No, okay. I have to have him build the lodestone and then have him start building that stuff. Ooh, wow. There's a lot of those guys. Wow. That's really... you know, I'm pretty sure that must have been some bug introduced in a new patch that they didn't realize or something, because they shouldn't just be walking up there like that. That's really weird. Really weird, actually. What's going on over here, though? Alright, let's build a few more of these stone giants, because they're going to be useful. Oh. Let's go have you build that over there. Well, they managed to destroy that, huh? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop that and build a new lodestone, because I'm going to need it. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, they killed it. Time to go up here. Alright, let's get some more hunters going here. There's a lot of those guys. They're not doing it very well. They should be more directly attacking here. Alright, we're going to cause you guys to start doing that. And what we need is probably more building units, so I'm going to build another one of these. Don't have any... Oh, here's my bat. That's why. They aren't giving up on that, are they? They are giving a lot of trouble here. Look at that. I'm gonna need to use some of these stone giants, I think, to sort of take this stuff back. Yeah, they're really trying to take over there. Really trying to take over there. Can't let them have it. Let's build some more of these. One more beast handler. What have we here? Yeah, they're basically almost able to take that over here. Can't have that. Well, I'm gonna use this guy to go build a lodestone. Definitely want these lodestones. We're gonna have to send another party of hunters over there. And really, I need a few more bats, I think. Like, 6 bats or something like that. Let's see. I guess these griffins, I think they're, to me, they seem pretty useless, but... Oh crap. What did I do here? Completely just wasted that. If you accidentally click, it's sometimes, you right-click to deselect a unit, but sometimes it doesn't work as optimally as you would hope. Oh, there's some. Let's go ahead and make our deal here. So what I'm gonna do is now that I have this pretty much under control, I think that's everything there. Once I have it, you know, this side of the bay under control, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build a little expeditionary force that I'm going to walk over this little land bridge, and I'm going to use them to protect some beast lords as the beast lords create stone giants. Alright, it looks like we're doing good here. Alright, I want you to stop for now. What is this? Really? What are you doing? Apparently they're down here building something. Unbelievable. right there and I didn't even know it. I was going to stop doing this, but I guess I'm not going to. We're going to make a few harpies. Harpies are useful. They steal the other units. Oh, crap. Completely wrecked. Completely wrecked. Let's go ahead and, actually not down there. Completely wrecked all those little hunters there, but that's okay. They don't have them long. So the harpies are really cool because they mind control units. They're not super strong, but they do a nice job of they do good scouting, and they'll occasionally get you some additional units for free. I'm not sure if that allows you to. I'm not certain if that allows using the harpies. I'm not sure if it allows you to get over the 200 unit limit. It might. Let's see, what kind of things can I build here? Can build some krakens. That might be useful. Come over here and build some krakens, please. Is there any high tier sort of? There's some drakes. I don't really need drakes that much. Let's go over here and stand here. We're gonna get plenty of these krakens here just so that we can Alright, that should be good for you actually. I think the crisis is averted. I think that crisis is averted actually. We'll leave that beast handler down there. One of the things about Zhon is if you want to take over a new area, like I can move all my building units. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's over here. I'm just gonna send some guys. Waiting for area to clear. Yep. I'm gonna send some guys over there, see what's up. I don't know if they can actually get over there. There's a lot of guys just standing here for some reason. Let's get over there. I'm gonna make some more krakens up here, because I don't think the krakens can cross that little area. Press the wrong button. Krakens are like the default water unit for Zhon. I'm not sure if they have any other in the water units. They're okay. They're not great in my opinion, but they work. I'm just going to create a few on each side of this thing, and I'm going to use them for, when I do decide to go over there, I'm going to use them for defense, basically. What I could use is some harpies as well. So I'm going to get a little supply of harpies up here, and then with a force of harpies, I'm going to use those harpies and I can't even get past this. Well, whatever. I guess that's enough krakens anyway. I'm gonna make some little force of harpies. Wow, these hunters are actually doing pretty well, surprisingly. Well, if they're gonna do that well, I might as well just cross over now and start building on the other side. wolf is helping the AI here. Get rid of that wolf, please. Thank you. I guess you can give him some harassment here. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to move everybody. As soon as that harpy's done, I don't want to waste the mana on that. I spent on that harpy already. You can stop. We're going to get that harpy. You can stop that. Move everybody onto the other side here. That way I can start building some useful stone giants, which will be able to actually go in with my force. Stone giants are probably one of the most useful units in this game, honestly. Did I miss any lodestones, I wonder? Not that it matters at this point. I have plenty of lodestones. I remember this mission being more difficult when I was younger, so what I'm going to do with these harpies... Maybe if I don't know how to select all of one unit. I'm not sure if it's even possible, honestly. We're just going to use these harpies, and we're going to just sort of do some more patrolling around, see what's up. Keep going. Are we, like, stuck here? What's going on? Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Alright, time for you to start making some stone giants. I want some more harpies. Well, actually, I'm going to make some of these as well. Because they're going to be useful, because they do... They're not useful in how much damage they do, they're useful in the vision they give. Because they won't immediately die just by being hit once or twice. And we'll make some of these as well. And since there's this right here, I'm going to go ahead and add some more mana to my mana pool. I said before in another mission that those weren't very useful, which is true. And then I want you to go do this one as well. I said that those weren't very useful, and that is true, not for an attack unit, but they are pretty cheap, and they do some pretty good vision giving. Let's see, what else do we have here? Any other mana we can get? Yeah, I remember this being more difficult and, like, there being a bigger base over here, but I wonder if it's just I, like, took too long to actually come over and start harassing them. I'm not sure. I might go ahead and start doing this once I get to about 4 stone giants. And I have a whole bunch of guys here that probably aren't going to be hassled too much at this point, so let's go ahead and send them on their way. Harpies are kind of an expensive unit, honestly. After this one's completed, I'm just going to go ahead and not need any more griffins. I'm not a huge fan of the basilisk. Even though it can be kind of annoying, as you saw, it's, I'd rather just kill him straight out. Now, the building times are being limited, so even though I'm like, the total demand I would need, or the total plus I would need is 173, so since I don't have that much, I guess it just divides up. I have 4 stone giants now. That ought to actually be enough, I would say. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Where are they? Where is Veruna? they down here? Here's a ship. You can't mind control ships, unfortunately. Oh, that was it? That was all that was left? Wow, I overbuilt there by a very large amount. That was some high kills and losses there, it really was. I remember that being much more difficult in the past, but I think it seems to me there was some sort of bug, because those guys really shouldn't have just run past me. Either if it wasn't a bug, it's because I never played it where I got a presence right where they were going to go build initially. But I'm thinking it was probably a bug that maybe wasn't in the original game. Like maybe it was accidentally introduced in a later patch, and it was just, no one ever realized the campaign was messed up that way. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And I think we have enough time for another video, or another not video, but another mission. So let's go ahead and do that. One sword.
A war council of Zhon chiefs is stunned by the appearance of Queen Thirsha. She was rarely seen outside the hidden city of Ulasem. No outsider had seen her for almost 1,000 years. She had transformed over the centuries into something less than human, but more than animal. To outsiders, she was a mystery, a near legendary figure never seen by civilized eyes. To the Zhon, she was no less than a goddess.
These schemers, these thieves who were once my brother and sister, they have encroached on us for centuries, pilfering an artifact here, a diamond there. Now they come in force to take everything from us. We must fight like never before, not as scattered tribes and creatures, but as one mind, one hand, one sword. Thirsha, Huntress of Zhon.
The jungle orcs were thirsty for verunan blood.
Alright, so this is our this is our first mission with being able to actually use Thirsha. Thirsha is an interesting monarch. As far as the character itself, or the unit itself, it's actually probably the most useful monarch because she can actually fly. So she moves a lot faster. You know, so she can run in, hurt something, and run out real quick. Or if you're surrounded, you can use her to escape. You know, you can escape with her pretty quickly, so that's kind of nice. But I still don't like Zhon as much as the other races, honestly. But anyway, the Verunans have fortified an island to the southwest. Beware, they also have other encampments throughout the area. Thirsha must summon additional forces. A swift assault will keep the enemy from spreading. Destroy the island forces, surrounding naval units. Keep Thirsha alive. Very good. Just like the other ones, she can build these things. So I'm going to build one of these first. And I'm going to look for other... One of the things that's useful about Thirsha, too, is that she can go and quickly gain lodestones if need be. So say... Oh, crap. No... You gotta be careful about that. It's very easy to accidentally, send them to do stuff that you don't want them to do. It may be a bad idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and send these things out. The Jungle Orc is a melee unit. It's a stronger melee unit than, I think these are trolls. Is that what they are? Yeah, trolls. Goblins, they're like kind of like ghouls for Taros. They're very, very weak. I never build those. I'm basically going to use the same exact strategy I used before. First thing I want to do is start building some of these. And I'm going to go ahead and use Thirsha to go and try to get some more lodestones real quick. Here's one. I'm going to build this lodestone, and then I'm going to build a beast handler right next to it to start building things to protect it. But yeah, you can see how she flies around. I mean, that's pretty useful. She's actually pretty slow at flying, which I guess makes sense. You don't want her to have too much of an advantage over the other monarchs, but it's still very useful because terrain does not hinder you. Let's build a beast handler real quick. And then I might build a beast tamer and see if there's any additional units besides the jungle orc. I'm probably not even going to use the jungle orc very much, so... Just because, I mean, I don't really go for it. Melee isn't nearly as useful. 10 archers is plenty to mitigate most melee units. That really is the better way to go about it, honestly. So we're going to go look for some more lodestones. Here's another lodestone. What we'll do, instead of building another beast handler, what I'm going to do is just send some of these guys over there. If you click somewhere and then you hold the shift button, they'll go to that location, and then you can make them do the next command. So I can go here and then make them patrol between these two areas, which is pretty convenient. Alright, it's time to continue on our way with this stuff. We need to find additional lodestones. As many as we can manage. Here's one. I do not know why he's not attacking that. Get it. One hit. That actually is pretty good, I'll admit. Alright, here's a little mini lodestone. We'll take it. I guess I'll build a beast handler. So these fires here, these sacred fires, what those do is it provides it increases the healing rate of your units. So it's kind of like I'm trying to think. It's kind of like the shield battery in what's going on here? No, they're gone. But Thersia's here, and she would be able to handle a few of those guys, honestly. Alright. What can you build? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending these guys on this little patrol route. What can you build? Eventually I'm going to have them start building some harpies or something. Crap, what's going on here? Okay, offensive please. Offensive please. Now you'll get to see this. Kill everything in one hit. I'm gonna go take care of this. Go over here. I need to be careful with setting them to be, So it killed my beast handler, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna go up here to this one. Build this lodestone. Go ahead and build that lodestone, and I'm gonna go build another beast handler, and hopefully I won't be interrupted again. What's going on here? Oh, he's got a lot of guys here. I probably have enough to build a few harpies. Actually, what I'm going to do is build some griffins because they're cheaper and they'll provide some better vision for now. Now, where was I? I was going to build a beast handler so that I can get some hunters getting built down here. So after I get this place, this side of the map pretty well secured, and I get all the lodestones, what I'm going to do is probably up here in this area, build some krakens and things, and start preparing to get over onto the other side of the island. And what I'll need is this What I'll need is a rock to sort of do some unit transporting. He got messed up, huh? We're definitely going to continue needing more hunters, so I'm going to keep making them. What I'm going to need you to do is come down and sort of make some more, some stone giants. Because that's going to be the most useful. What's going on here? I have no idea why they're doing that, but okay. Griffins are really cheap, and I am in no way worried about griffins. Perfectly honest. If they die... Every unit, pretty much, in this game is expendable, so... I guess they never did actually take that lodestone. What's going on here? I see some units. Time to destroy this. Not really too much to worry about there. Yeah, that's one problem with Thersha. If she's not flying, she can't attack, so if she's set to defensive... Wow. Okay. Make some more of these, please. I don't even know where they're going. Alright, actually what I should do is make a squad out of here. They tell you when your monarch is under attack, there's that little sound. Doo-doo-doo-doo, and that tells you your monarch is being attacked. And if you have them in a squad, then you can quickly select them and just point them to somewhere that there clearly are not any enemies. Build some more of these, please. Ooh, we got plenty of these now. And now we've also got some stone giants. Now keep in mind, if I get too many units on this side here, that isn't really a problem because that isn't really a problem just because I can just delete them basically. Like, that is actually a really nice thing about this game, is that if you end up having too many of some crappy unit and you're ready to build some nice ones, it's really simple to just it's really simple to... Where is that guy? To get rid of the units you don't want anymore. I guess he's here. I don't know why this is having so much trouble. Okay. Oh, unit limit reached. As I was just saying, if you have trouble with that, you can delete some units, which is what I'm going to need to do. First thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to start getting some of my guys over here, and I'm going to prepare a force, a landing force for that island. Oh, what's going on here? Let's get these guys going that way. Because they've got a nice little force here now. There's a lot of guys over there, actually. We're going to send Thersha along for the ride. So I'm going to build a few Krakens to help with the expeditionary fleet. So that's the only reason the Griffin is kind of useful, is because of how much vision they can give. And they make your hunters far more effective than they would be otherwise. Oh, stone giant versus a transport ship. Not too fussed on that one. Alright guys, I want you to come over to the seashore here. Here's this guy. Okay. You can go over here and start making some Krakens. Because I want to make sure I have plenty of guys over there sort of helping from when I first send over my rock. Which will be carrying all my other guys. Come here. I think I'm not sure if a rock can actually carry a stone giant, but we'll see. I don't think they can, actually. Yep, that's quite a few guys, actually. Alright, what we're going to do is build a few bats. We're going to build a few bats for vision. How am I doing on my Krakens here? That's probably enough Krakens, actually. We're going to go ahead and, actually, this is how I need to do it. We're gonna upload all these guys onto here. We're gonna get our Thersha over here. I don't know where she is, but she should be coming. Unable to transport target. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these Krakens over here, which have like no vision at all, actually. They're gonna provide some protection. We're gonna come over here with Thersha and hope she doesn't die. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. Because if she does die, I lose the mission. And then I would have to do that all over again. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. But that's okay. What we're going to do is unload. We're going to have her patrol the guys. We're immediately going to have him start building stuff. The Rock is probably the best transport unit in the game, I'd say. Might as well have you build this, actually. We're gonna have, I guess we're gonna have some of these because I want vision more than anything else. And we're gonna load all these guys up. We're gonna unload them over here. Come on. Don't allow that to happen. Get some vision here. Now that I have the Rock over here, though, I probably don't even need start building some hunters here. I guess I could build a few orcs. I don't know. This is our orc mission, so let's build some orcs, even though I don't really care for them very much. Yep, and as long as you have As long as you have vision, those stone giants will just start attacking on their own. You don't even have to do anything. These guys are pretty sacrificial here. The rock, we don't really need him anymore. We have plenty of these griffins to provide vision. So I take that back. The griffin actually is pretty useful. Since they don't stop, they're like much harder for the enemy to hit, so their longevity is much higher. And since they're always flying, they're always moving, they're never not moving. It provides a little bit more coverage on vision, and they're harder to hit. So I take that back. I think they're actually a really useful unit because they're a good way to provide. They're a good way to provide vision. Go on, orcs. Yeah, a few stone giants, and there's not really anything you can do. They'll hit everything from far away. Oh, we got some orcs fighting. Let's take a look. It's pretty good damage here. Not upset by that. They're taking a lot of hits too, so they've got some high hit points. Not bad. Always have more griffins available, providing that all-important vision. What's going on over here? That's not good. I think I win the mission as soon as I take control of that central island. So that's not that important what happens over here. And yep, those stone giants aren't playing around here. That's kind of silly, but I'm not really worried about it. I think as soon as I destroy everything on the central island, I win. So the fact that I started losing a little bit of stuff there at the end was not actually that important. It was kind of like too little too late on their part. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits to the video here. I think we've done enough for this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, folks.